to show you in a series of videos with this lovely caddy of how you can quickly and easily create your own camper van following these steps. As we say in the ebook, these videos that will follow, we're not saying about making the most high-end van possible. We are giving you a clear, simple blueprint of how to get through building each stage of your van in a no-fuss way that will get you out on your adventures as quick and easily as possible. So the first stage when you get your van is to make sure that everything is clean and tidy and ready for your next stages. You need to take everything out, make sure there's no rust and there's no surprises hidden in your van somewhere. So we're going to walk you through a couple of tips just now so you can get this going easily and quickly and move on to your installation stages. So you have parts like this where the metal has been scraped by the previous owner. We're going to give this a bit of love. So when you're getting into your cleaning, you need to remove all of your door cards off like this. And there's a couple of different clips that the different makes use, and there's a couple of different ways to get them off. So we're going to show you 3 ways that we have here, and we hope that will give you most of the info you need and the little demonstrations of things we've learned over the years. So type 1, you get this little prize bar, €8 for a set, but they'll help you rip everything out cleanly. So an important part of this is to not throw away your door cards. We're going to come back to this later. You're going to be able to use these to make beautiful new ones. Even if, just like this one here, you can see that it's broken and everything. These are the perfect dimensions, and they have holes where you cannot screw through because they would just fall through the metal work. Okay, so that was one way of doing the clips when there's no hole in them or anything here. This time, as we're in a VW Caddy, we're going to do the VW clips, which are always the same. These, like everything VW, I think they're a little bit higher quality than some of the other vans. But it is what it is. Some of the other vans, they have a little flat clip across the top that you can pull up and you find a hole in there as well. So there's 2 techniques. I'm going to show you my favorite one first, and then Fab is going to show you his favorite one afterwards. And you can decide in the comments which one you think is better. Okay. So for my one, you need a set of mole grips, which are these locking pliers, and a screw. If you don't have locking pliers, you can do it with normal pliers. It's just not quite as easy because you can't hold them like this. You have to hold it together the whole time. Okay, so let's get into it. I love this technique because it's really quick. So when you have a whole van of these things, I personally don't want to use these clips afterwards. I prefer to use, as we'll show you later, self-tapping screws, which are smaller and more discreet when you put the finish on. So all I want to do is pull these clips out as quickly as possible and get past this stage of cleaning the van. Okay, so here you get your screw and you go straight in the center. You twist it a couple of times and you pull it and you're done. And then we go to the second one. Did you see how quick that was? We'll put it in slow-mo. Okay, please. Okay, so this technique is Fab's favorite technique. Unscrew. Okay, we're going to get this one. Attends, doucement. And you can unscrew, and then when it's unscrewed, you can pull it out. You can see there's just a whole bunch of dirt and grease and everything. It's actually pretty clean behind the door card that we just removed here, but there's a good bit of dust down here, and all this dust and all this dirt is going to stop the insulation sticking. So we're going to jump in here with some acetone. Acetone is excellent because it will clean everything away and evaporate so there's no residue left. But you have to be careful with acetone that you don't use too much, as it will take the paint away. Okay, so here we've got our 2 setups that we're going to use for cleaning. First, we're going to go in with soapy water and a sponge, and then we're going to hit it with acetone and paper towel, which then we're going to put in the bin and dispose of correctly. Look at all that lovely soapy water, and we're going to see how much dust we get out at the end.